Welcome to our channel. Today we're going to explore some of the most extraordinary people on the planet. People with looks, talents, and stories that you won't believe are real. From people with unique physical traits to individuals who have pushed the boundaries to become a huge inspiration to humanity. This video will open your eyes to a world of wonder and wonder. Prepare to be amazed, inspired, and motivated. Have you ever met someone with a special appearance or talent that you couldn't believe? If so, leave the number 1 below in the comment section, and if not, leave the number 0. Watch the whole video to discover extraordinary stories, and don't forget to click subscribe to support the channel. I look forward to receiving your support. Ashley Kurpiel is one of the most unique people in the world, not only because of the extremely rare disease she suffers from, but also because of her extraordinary will to live. She was diagnosed with FOP, fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, a genetic disease that causes muscles and soft tissues to gradually turn into bone, causing the patient to gradually petrify. When she was only 2 years old, doctors had to amputate part of Ashley's right arm after misdiagnosing it as cancer. From there, the disease began to progress, causing her body to gradually lose the ability to move. Despite living with an increasingly limited body, Ashley continues to spread positivity and inspire millions. She regularly shares her journey with FOP through events, documentaries, and social media, encouraging those in need not to give up. Despite not being able to raise her arms or walk like a normal person, she confidently travels, participates in community activities, and affirms, "I am physically limited, but my spirit is free." Ashley's life is a testament to courage and resilience. She doesn't let her illness define her, but instead uses her uniqueness to create meaning. In a world where looks are often overrated, Ashley is a living example of inner beauty and strength of spirit. An extraordinary person you'll find hard to believe is real. Kennedy Jordan Bromley from Canada is one of the world's smallest people, but has a heart and spirit bigger than anyone else. She was born in 2003 with an extremely rare condition called primordial dwarfism. When she was born, Kennedy weighed just 2 pounds and was about 11 inches tall. Doctors didn't think she would survive more than a few days, but despite all odds, Kennedy has grown into a living miracle, a symbol of courage and hope. Despite her small stature, she was less than 3 feet tall as a teenager, Kennedy had a strong spirit and was full of optimism. She attended school, made friends, played sports, and even acted in films. Her appearances on television and in documentaries touched the hearts of millions around the world. Kennedy didn't just survive. She thrived with a smile on her face and a belief that everyone has a reason to be alive. Kennedy's story is a testament to the fact that a person's worth is not determined by their appearance or physical limitations, but by how they live and love. In this vast world, Kennedy stands out as a little angel with an extraordinary spirit, a unique person that you would not believe existed unless you saw it with your own eyes. Gerri Bracho from Venezuela is one of those people whose physical features have left the world in awe. She has an incredibly long tongue measuring over 11 centimeters. Thanks to this, Gerri has set a record and attracted global attention by being able to lick her eyes, ears, and almost any part of her face. This special tongue has not only made her famous on social media, but also given her the opportunity to become an inspiration for confidence and unique personality. Gerri started out simply posting funny videos of herself on TikTok and YouTube, but unexpectedly it attracted millions of views. She is not afraid to express herself, encouraging people to embrace their unusual features. While many people may feel self-conscious about their unique features, Gerri has turned it into a strength, affirming that being different is the most unique beauty. Gerri Bracho's story is a powerful reminder that we don't have to be normal to be loved or successful. With a unique body and admirable confidence, she proves that sometimes it's the seemingly weird things that make things great. A woman with the world's longest tongue not only will surprise you, but will also make you admire. Amy Mullins is the living embodiment of overcoming adversity and turning limitations into strengths. Born without fibulas in both legs, she had to have her legs amputated below the knee when she was just 1 year old. However, that didn't stop Amy from pursuing big dreams. She became a runner, fashion model, actress, and motivational speaker. Amy didn't just thrive with her prosthetic legs, she turned them into a symbol of beauty, creativity, and resilience. In her athletic career, Amy represented the United States at the Paralympic Games, setting records in sprinting and long jump. In addition to running, she has made a strong impression on the international fashion scene, being one of the first models to wear prosthetic legs on the catwalk. She has also become a talented actress and a renowned TED speaker known for her insightful talks on body diversity and redefining beauty. Amy Mullins is living proof that limitations only exist if we allow them to. With over 12 different sets of prosthetics, from athletic to high fashion, she doesn't hide her differences, she embraces and accentuates them. In a world that constantly seeks perfection, Amy stands out as a perfect example of being proudly different, an extraordinary woman whose story you would hardly believe existed if you didn't know her. Have you ever wondered if there are people in this world who are so strange and special that they make you exclaim, "Unbelievable"? If you believe there are, leave the number 2. If you have never thought of it, comment the number 5. Don't forget to watch the whole video and subscribe to support the channel to discover more wonderful things. Atticus Schaffer is an American actor best known for his role as Brick Heck on the hit television series The Middle. But what makes Atticus special is not just his unique acting talent, but also the fact that he lives with a rare disease called osteogenesis imperfecta, also known as brittle bone disease. This disease causes his bones to break easily and slows his physical growth, giving Atticus a small stature and a distinctive walk. However, it is this very thing that makes him stand out in the entertainment industry. From a young age, Atticus loved the art of storytelling and had a great ability to memorize lines, expressions, and voice. Despite the physical difficulties he had to endure, he pursued his passion for acting and quickly won the hearts of audiences with his sincere, humorous, and individual performance. Over the years, his character Brick, an eccentric, intelligent boy who often mumbled to himself, became a symbol of the different but lovable person. Atticus Schaffer is not only a successful actor, but also an inspiration to those living with disabilities or differences. He often shares positive messages about faith, gratitude, and not letting physical limitations stop you from achieving your dreams. In a world where there is pressure to fit in, Atticus stands out as proof that differences are what make us memorable. A person you can't forget once you've known them. Lizzie Velasquez is one of the most inspirational people in the world, not just because of her looks, but also because of her indomitable spirit. She was born with an extremely rare condition that prevents her from storing fat, making it impossible for her to gain weight despite eating normally. Lizzie weighed just 2.7 pounds at birth and now weighs less than 66 pounds as an adult. The condition has made her the target of ridicule and bullying, even being called the ugliest woman in the world in a viral video. Instead of falling, Lizzie chose to stand up. She used her own differences as a platform to fight for self-esteem and fight against cyberbullying. Becoming a motivational speaker, she has given hundreds of speeches around the world, including TEDx, with a profound message: you can't let others define your worth. In addition, she is also the author of many books, producer of documentaries about herself, and always active on social media to spread love and kindness. Lizzie Velasquez's story is proof that strength comes not from looks, but from heart and will. In a world often obsessed with looks, Lizzie stands as a beacon of light, reminding us that true beauty lies in how we live, love, and treat each other. An extraordinary woman, distinctive, courageous, and unforgettable. Hayley O'Keenis is an extraordinary and inspiring British girl, widely known as the 100-year-old girl in a teenager's body, because she suffers from progeria, an extremely rare disease that causes her body to age 8 times faster than normal. Despite being only a few years old, Hayley already has thinning hair wrinkles and health problems that are common in older people. Doctors predicted that she would not live past the age of 13. But Hayley has not only outlived her expectations, but has also lived with passion, courage, and a heart full of love. Despite her physical pain, Hayley chose to stay positive and spread a positive message. She has traveled the world to share her story, met with scientists, appeared in many documentaries, and written books about her journey to overcome adversity. Her radiant smile has touched millions of people. She once said, "I don't want people to see me as the girl with progeria. I want them to see me as Hayley, a normal girl living an extraordinary life." Hayley O'Keenis passed away in 2015 at the age of 17, defying all medical expectations, leaving behind a legacy of resilience, compassion, and a strong will to live. She was not only a symbol for those with rare diseases, but a global symbol of living life to the fullest despite limitations. A small girl with a heart and spirit big enough to leave an unforgettable mark on the world. Jonno Lancaster is a determined British man who was born with Treacher-Collins syndrome, a rare genetic disorder that causes abnormal facial development, no cheekbones, deformed ears, and severely impaired hearing. When he was born, his biological parents abandoned him after just 36 hours because they could not cope with his different appearance. But instead of letting that rejection define his life, Jonno chose a path of love, courage, and a desire to help others. Raised by a loving foster mother, Jonno endured a traumatic childhood of bullying and rejection, but he came to realize that his differences were something to be celebrated, not something to be ashamed of. From a place of low self-esteem, he became an international motivational speaker, sharing his journey of self-acceptance and encouraging others with rare diseases to learn to love themselves. He regularly visits children around the world with the same syndrome, bringing hope and faith to struggling families. Jonno Lancaster is more than just a different person on the outside. He is a living testament to inner beauty, kindness, and incredible resilience. In a world that demands perfect physical appearance, Jonno stands to prove that being different doesn't make you less than you are. It makes you unique and memorable. A man you won't believe exists until you hear his story. Shirley Houston is a remarkable British actress, not only for her acting talent, but also for overcoming adversity to make her mark in an entertainment industry that is often full of prejudice. She lives with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, a rare connective tissue disorder that causes loose joints, thin skin, and chronic pain. The condition has left her using a wheelchair since the age of 23, but Shirley has never let that stop her from pursuing her dream of becoming a professional actress. Shirley rose to fame when she played the wheelchair-using character Izzy Armstrong in the long-running soap Coronation Street. This was a historic moment as she became the first person with a physical disability to play a permanent lead role in the soap. In addition to acting, she has been an active advocate for the rights of disabled people in the arts, setting up projects and networks to support disabled actors aiming to create a more level and diverse playing field. Shirley Houston is not only a role model for those who are out of step, but also a role model for inner strength, perseverance, and resilience. She does not hide her differences, but uses them to create positive change in society. In a world where appearance is often overlooked, Shirley is proof that talent and character are what make a person special. A woman you won't believe exists until you see her shine on screen. Francesca Jones is a young British musical talent with an inspiring life story and extraordinary resilience. Born with ectrodactyly ectodermal dysplasia EED, a congenital disorder that left her fingers underdeveloped and even missing some on both hands, Francesca did not let this stop her burning passion for music. Despite her obvious hand limitations, she taught herself to play the piano and became an exceptionally talented pianist. Francesca has had to practice tirelessly to adapt to her special hands, developing a unique playing technique that allows her to perform complex pieces like normal players. She has performed in many major theaters around the world and attracted the attention of both professionals and the public. Francesca's story is a living testament to the fact that willpower and passion can overcome any physical limitations. Francesca Jones is not only a talented artist, but also a symbol of perseverance and the spirit of overcoming adversity. She inspires millions of people, especially those living with disabilities, that nothing is impossible if you believe in yourself and keep trying. A special person with different hands but a heart and talent that is limitless. You would not believe that she is real if you did not know the extraordinary story behind her. Michelle Stillwell is a fierce Canadian athlete who is known as one of the best female wheelchair athletes in the world. Michelle was paralyzed from the waist down after an accident when she was very young, but that did not stop her from conquering her passion for sports and becoming a symbol of resilience. She has won numerous gold medals at the Paralympic Games in events such as athletics and wheelchair tennis, proving that the only limits are those we place on ourselves. Before focusing on sports, Michelle was a dedicated kindergarten teacher. After her accident, she struggled with life changes for a long time, but gradually turned her difficulties into motivation to overcome them. Thanks to her relentless determination, Michelle has not only succeeded on the track, but also become an inspiration to the disabled community and ordinary people. She shares many stories of perseverance, confidence, and fighting spirit, helping people believe in themselves. More. Michelle Stillwell is a living testament to the power of will and determination. She is not only a talented athlete, but also a motivational speaker, showing that despite physical limitations, people can achieve extraordinary things. In a world that judges by appearance, Michelle is a picture of resilience and courage, someone you wouldn't believe existed until you heard her inspiring story. Shauna Ray is one of those real-life characters that surprises many people when they learn about her. Born in 1999 in the U.S., Shauna suffered from a rare brain cancer when she was young and had to undergo chemotherapy. However, this treatment severely affected her pituitary gland, the organ that controls growth in the body. As a result, she stopped growing very early. Although she is an adult, Shauna is only about 1 meter 16 tall, weighs nearly 30 kilograms, and looks like an 8-year-old girl. This difference often makes her misunderstood, treated like a child, and has countless difficulties in daily life, especially in social and emotional relationships. Instead of letting her circumstances limit her, Shauna Ray chose to confront and share her story with the world through the reality TV show I Am Shauna Ray, airing on TLC. Here, she not only tells the story of her challenging journey of growing up, but also affirms her right to live as a real adult. With her strong personality, humor, and determination, Shauna has inspired millions of people, especially those who feel different from the majority. She is living proof that a person's body shape does not determine their worth or dream. Archie Inis is an extraordinary British man with an inspiring life story and resilience against all odds. Archie suffered from a rare disease that caused his body to develop slowly and differently from normal people. With his small stature and physical limitations, he faced many challenges in life, from social integration to limitations in daily activities. However, Archie did not let that dampen his spirit and always lived a positive, optimistic life. Archie has found his passion and confidence through community service and helping others in similar situations. He regularly participates in programs to raise awareness of rare syndromes and inspires people with his own story. Archie's perseverance and enthusiasm make him a living example of overcoming difficulties with determination and the spirit of never giving up. Archie Inis's story reminds us that everyone has unique worth and strength, no matter what their physical condition. He is a testament to perseverance, courage, and kindness in a world that constantly tests our limits. A man so special that you would never believe he existed until you heard about his extraordinary journey. Sienna Bernal is one of the strangest and most amazing medical cases in the world. She was born with a very special difference: primordial dwarfism, a rare developmental disorder that causes the body to be abnormally small right from the womb. When both sisters were born, Sienna weighed only about 1.3 kg, while her twin sister was completely healthy and developed normally. That obvious difference continued into adulthood. The sister was about 1 meter 70 tall, while Sienna was just over 1 meter 3 tall with a body as small as a primary school girl. However, Sienna's magic lies not in her appearance, but in her strong spirit and extraordinary desire to live. Instead of being closed off or shy because of her differences, Sienna proactively shares her story with the public to spread a positive message. She has appeared on many television and press programs, such as ABC News 2020, to talk about life with her mini-body. What is even more surprising is that despite her small body, Sienna's intelligence and personality develop completely normally. She is a good student, loves art, and is especially interested in the disabled community. Today, Sienna Bernal has become an inspirational figure to thousands of people around the world. She actively participates in social activities, shares her life experiences with people with similar conditions, and calls on the community to understand, love, and accept the diversity of human bodies. Sienna's story is not only unbelievable, but also helps us to see where true value lies, not in height or size, but in heart and strong will to live. Sultan Kosen. The tallest man in the world, according to the Guinness Book of Records, is a living testament to the extraordinary things nature can create. Born in Turkey in 1982, Sultan is a towering 2.51 meters tall, a figure that makes many people admire and find it hard to believe that anyone can reach this height. The reason for Sultan's huge height is a rare medical condition called pituitary gigantism, which causes the body to produce too much growth hormone. This not only makes Sultan exceptionally tall, but also causes many health challenges in his daily life. Despite the challenges of his extreme height, including joint pain, limited mobility, and difficulties in daily life, Sultan Kosen has always maintained a positive spirit and strong will. He has undergone multiple medical treatments to control his hormones and slow his growth rate, and has received attention and support from the global medical community. Sultan's story has not only drawn attention to a person of exceptional size, but has also opened up a deeper understanding of rare syndromes and their impact on human life. Sultan Kosen is a testament to the diversity and wonder of the human body. Not only is he the tallest man in the world, but he is also a great inspiration to many people, helping them understand that each individual, no matter how different, has value and can live a meaningful life. Sultan's story makes us wonder about human limitations and awakens our belief in the power of will and perseverance to overcome all challenges. An extraordinary person that you will hardly believe exists if you have not known him. Nick Vujicic is one of the most inspirational people in the world, famous not only for his unique appearance, but also for his extraordinary spirit and determination. Born in Australia without limbs due to the extremely rare tetra-amelia syndrome, Nick has had to go through many challenging days, from accepting himself to facing discrimination and difficulties in daily life. However, instead of letting that defeat him, Nick has turned his physical limitations into motivation to inspire and help millions of people around the world. Not only is he an international speaker, Nick is also the author of many best-selling books and the founder of Life Without Limbs, a non-profit organization that supports and inspires people in difficult circumstances. With his sincere, humorous, and powerful communication style, he has helped many people overcome their complexes, gain more confidence in themselves, and love life. Nick Vujicic is a living testament to the saying, "Nothing is impossible," and is a model of resilience, constantly striving to overcome adversity. Nick's story is not only amazing because of his physical differences, but also touches the heart because of his spiritual strength. He is one of the most unique characters in the world, living with an imperfect body, but a perfect spirit, spreading the message of love and hope to everyone. A person you cannot help but admire, a clear proof that the strength of a person lies in the will, not in the appearance. Jessica Cox is a living testament to the power of the human spirit and resilience. Born without arms due to a rare birth defect, Jessica has not let that stop her from living a full life and pushing the limits of her imagination. She is the first person in the world to be licensed to fly a commercial aircraft without the use of her arms, instead, expertly using her feet to fly the plane. An achievement that has left many amazed and inspired. Jessica is not only a pilot, she is also an inspirational speaker, a disability rights advocate, and the founder of Jessica Cox Ministries, which helps people with similar disabilities develop their abilities and gain confidence in life. Her story is not only a story of overcoming physical limitations, but also a testament to the strength of the soul and the creativity in adapting and exploring new potential. Jessica Cox has amazed the world with her talent, independence, and positive attitude. She is a role model for anyone facing hardships, a reminder that no matter where you start, everyone can achieve extraordinary things if they believe and work hard. A remarkable person whose life you would hardly believe existed if you had not known her inspiring journey. Tommy Jessup is a unique figure in the entertainment world, known as the first actor with Down syndrome to appear in a major role on British television. Born with Down syndrome, a congenital anomaly that affects cognitive ability and physical development, Tommy has broken many stereotypes and social barriers about people with disabilities through his acting talent and admirable confidence. Despite the difficulties that Down syndrome brings, Tommy has proven that being different is not a barrier, but a strength that helps him shine. He has participated in many films, TV shows, and art projects, attracting the attention and affection of the audience, not only because of his realistic acting, but also because of the emotional and profound way he conveys the stories of people with disabilities. Tommy is not only an actor, but also an ambassador for the Down syndrome community, contributing to changing the perception and treatment in society. Tommy Jessup's story is one of awe-inspiring, unwavering determination and passion for art, despite his physical and mental limitations. He is a living testament to the saying, "Nothing is impossible," a powerful inspiration to those facing challenges in life. An extraordinary man bringing hope and faith to millions of people around the world. Winnie Harlo is a global fashion icon, not only because of her striking looks, but also because of the inspiring story behind her. Born with vitiligo, a condition that causes the skin to lose its pigment, creating contrasting light and dark patches on the body, Winnie endured years of bullying and social stigma. However, instead of hiding her differences, she decided to turn them into strengths, helping to change traditional beauty standards in the international modeling industry. Winnie Harlo has appeared in prestigious magazines, top fashion shows, and major advertising campaigns, becoming an ambassador for diversity and unique beauty. She spreads the message of self-acceptance and breaks strict stereotypes about physical beauty. Winnie's talent and confidence have not only opened up a brilliant career path, but also motivated millions of people around the world to dare to be themselves and be proud of their differences. Winnie Harlo's story is a living testament to the fact that true beauty lies not in perfection, but in uniqueness and individuality. She is an inspiration to the vitiligo community and to anyone who has ever felt different or judged by society. Winnie is a symbol of courage, confidence, and the power to change societal perceptions, leaving people in awe and admiration. Stephen Hawking is one of the greatest and most famous scientists of the 20th century who has changed the way we understand the universe, despite living with the devastating disease, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS. Diagnosed at a young age, with a very short life expectancy, Stephen has overcome all physical limitations to become a genius theoretical physicist, cosmologist, and author of groundbreaking scientific works, especially on black holes and the origin of the universe. Despite being paralyzed and unable to speak, Stephen Hawking used assistive technology to communicate and convey his complex ideas to the world. Books like A Brief History of Time not only became classics, but also changed the way humanity viewed the universe and time. His resilience and superior intelligence left the world amazed and impressed, affirming that the only limit lies in the human will, not the body. Stephen Hawking is a living testament to the extraordinary power of the mind and spirit. He has shown that despite severe physical limitations, humans can still reach great heights of knowledge and have a profound impact on humanity. His story has inspired millions of people around the world, serving as a role model for overcoming adversity and an immortal symbol of perseverance, creativity, and self-belief. Alex Lewis is one of the strangest and most special people in the world, with an extremely rare medical condition called scapular aplasia. Since birth, Alex has not had two shoulder blades, the important part that connects the arms to the upper body of the body. This makes his arms very short and unable to move normally like other people. Despite facing many difficulties in moving and exercising, Alex still does not let his circumstances limit him. He is a living testament to the strong will daring to accept and overcome all challenges. Despite his physical appearance, Alex Lewis has lived an inspiring life. He has appeared in many television shows and social projects to raise awareness about people with special needs. Alex uses his story to spread the message of self-acceptance, encouraging people to not give up on their dreams despite their physical challenges. Through this, he helps the community understand that differences do not diminish a person's value, but rather make them uniquely strong and beautiful. Zion Clark is an incredibly inspirational figure with an extraordinary life story. Born without legs due to a rare condition called caudal regression syndrome, Zion had to learn to walk and move around on his hands from a young age. Instead of letting his physical disability hold him back, Zion turned his hardships into motivation to excel. He became an excellent wrestler and competed at the national level, proving that determination and fighting spirit are the most important things. In addition to his impressive athletic achievements, Zion Clark is also an inspirational speaker and founder of an organization that supports people with disabilities. His story has been widely known through television programs and documentaries, where he shares his journey of relentless efforts to overcome social prejudice. Zion is not only a living testament that physical differences do not determine a person's worth, but also inspires millions to believe that with will and perseverance, any challenge can be conquered. Chandra Bahadur Dangi is the world's shortest man, measuring just 54.6 centimeters, about 1 foot 9 inches tall. Born and raised in a small village in Nepal, Chandra has a rare condition called primordial dwarfism, which has kept him at an all-time low. Despite his diminutive stature, Chandra has an incredibly humble and strong spirit. He lives a simple life, but his presence has inspired many people around the world with his determination and will to live beyond all limits. In addition to being recognized by Guinness as the world's shortest man, Chandra Bahadur Dangi has become a global symbol of uniqueness and difference. He has met celebrities, participated in media events, and shared his life story to raise awareness of human diversity. Through his story, Chandra has proven that the value of each person does not lie in their appearance, but in their resilience, character, and courage to overcome all challenges. Tilly Locky is a young British girl who is known for her inspiring story of extraordinary strength and resilience. At just 11 months old, Tilly lost both her hands due to complications from encephalitis. Instead of letting the loss get her down, Tilly has received the support of advanced technology, equipped with 2 robotic prosthetic arms designed using modern 3D printing technology. These arms not only help her perform everyday tasks, but also reflect Tilly's personality and passion for creativity. Tilly Locky is not only a symbol of strength, but also an inspiration to millions of people around the world, especially those facing physical disabilities. She regularly appears at technology and medical events, to share her story and serves as an ambassador for organizations supporting people with disabilities. Through her journey, Tilly proves that no matter how difficult the circumstances, people can still rise up using technology and will to live a full and meaningful life. Gabe Adams Wheatley is a special British man with an inspiring story of determination and will to overcome difficulties. Gabe was born without legs due to a rare medical complication, which forced him to use a wheelchair from a young age. However, this disability never diminished Gabe's passion and fighting spirit. He overcame all limitations to become an excellent wheelchair racer, participating in many sports competitions for people with disabilities. In addition to his impressive athletic achievements, Gabe Adams Wheatley is also a positive inspiration who regularly shares his story to encourage others to never give up on their dreams despite any difficulties they encounter. He is a living testament that physical limitations do not define a person's worth and potential. Through perseverance and determination, Gabe has proven that everyone can achieve great things regardless of their circumstances. Eela Kilpatrick Screeton is a British girl who suffers from one of the rarest genetic syndromes in the world, mandibuloacral dysplasia type B, commonly known as bird face syndrome. From birth, Eela had a small face, a receding lower jaw, and wrinkled skin like an old person, even though she was only a few months old. This condition severely affects physical development, the immune system, bones, and respiratory system, causing Eela to face many life-threatening dangers. However, what makes Eela special is not only the strange syndrome, but also the strong vitality and unyielding spirit of a small but determined baby. Despite frequent hospital stays and the special care of her family, Eela remains an energetic, inquisitive, and loving young girl. Her story has been widely shared in the UK and international media, attracting attention not only because of the rarity of her condition, but also because of her family's strong belief that differences do not limit. Eela is a living testament to the beauty in being special, reminding the world that every life, no matter how fragile, is worthy of appreciation and inspiration. Barbie Thomas is an extraordinary woman from the United States, famous not only for her unique appearance, but also for her admirable spirit of overcoming adversity. She lost both arms in a terrible electric shock accident when she was only 2 years old, an event that could ruin anyone's life. But for Barbie, that was just the starting point of an extraordinary life journey. Without arms, she learned to do everything with her feet, from eating, applying makeup, to driving and taking care of her children. Barbie even surprised the world when she became a professional bodybuilder, competing in national bodybuilding competitions for the disabled. Barbie inspires not only with her toned body and strong spirit, but also with her love of life and the positive energy she radiates. She regularly appears in talks, media, and television shows to share her journey of living without arms, but without limits. Barbie Thomas is a living testament to the power of human will, showing that although life can take away a part of our body, no one can take away our desire to live our passion and our belief in ourselves. Her story is a powerful reminder. The only limits are the ones you put on yourself. Adalia Rose Williams is one of the most inspirational figures of the 21st century. Born in 2006 in the United States, Adalia suffered from progeria syndrome, Hutchinson-Gilford progeria syndrome, an extremely rare genetic disease that causes the body to age many times faster than normal people. From a young age, she had the appearance of an old woman, wrinkled skin, hair loss, a thin and vulnerable body. The average life expectancy of people with progeria is only about 13-15 years old, And Adalia was no exception when she passed away in early 2022 at the age of 15. However, what made her special was not the disease but her optimism and absolute self-confidence. Despite living with a different body, Adalia always shines with a bright smile and a cheerful demeanor. She quickly became a social media phenomenon with millions of followers on YouTube and Facebook. Through makeup videos, dancing, and everyday moments, Adalia inspires the world with the message, "No matter who you are, you can still shine in your own way." She has never let her illness limit her dreams and personality. On the contrary, Adalia lives as if each day is a precious opportunity to spread love and positive energy. Adalia Rose's passing is a tragic loss, but also a beautiful culmination of a short but brilliant life. She was more than just a little girl with a rare disease. She was a symbol of inner strength, a testament to the fact that a beautiful soul can touch the hearts of millions, regardless of appearance or medical limitations. Adalia's life is a reminder that the most wonderful thing is to dare to be true to yourself. Sam Burns is one of the most inspiring faces to millions of people around the world. Born in 1996 in Massachusetts, USA, Sam suffered from progeria, an extremely rare genetic disorder that causes the body to age many times faster than normal. Although he only lived to the age of 17, Sam left a strong mark thanks to his optimism, will to rise up, and profound perspective on life. In his globally famous TED Talk, My Philosophy for a Happy Life, Sam said, "I don't want to be pitied by others. I just want to live a happy life." That mature mindset makes even adults bow their heads in admiration. Sam was not only an excellent student, but also played the horn in the high school band despite his small and weak body. He became the focus of the award-winning documentary Life According to Sam, which tells the story of him and his family living with progeria and their efforts to research a cure. Sam has been honored by many medical and educational organizations and has been invited to many major television shows to share his life story. Despite his young age, Sam Burns lived a full life that many people take a lifetime to understand. His story is a powerful reminder that it's not how long you live, but how you live. With a strong mind, heart, and spirit, Sam proved that even a vulnerable body can contain extraordinary strength. Lamemetza Falatse is the first South African girl to be diagnosed with progeria, a rare premature aging syndrome that causes the body to age dozens of times faster than its actual age. From a young age, Lamemetza had a wrinkled face, a small body, and severe aging symptoms. Doctors predicted that she would not live past the age of 14, but she proved otherwise by living to the age of 18, with an optimistic spirit and an unyielding heart. During her short life, Lamemetza not only lived, but also shone strongly, inspiring the people of South Africa and the world. Despite her frail body, Lamemetza always spoke of herself with pride. She called herself First Lady, a nickname that reflected her confidence and pride in living with progeria. She once met South African President Jacob Zuma, who called her a national icon and promised to sponsor her school fees if she lived. Lamemetza appeared on many television shows, sharing her inspiring story of her desire to live, study, and spread love. Although she passed away in 2017, she left behind a strong message: "I am not a girl with a disease, I am a girl who overcomes adversity." Lamemetza's story is proof that living a meaningful life does not depend on time, but on the spirit you carry in each moment. Thank you for watching today's video. Hopefully, the stories of these extraordinary people have inspired you and helped you see the world in a new way. Each of them is a testament to the power of will, resilience, and the ability to overcome any challenge. If you like this video, please like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to discover more amazing stories. See you in the next videos.